Well, I can say my support looks brand new. This was the support that was actually in my transmission. So that means that everything else was fine with it. It just ended up being a bad torque converter, but it doesn't hurt to just take it apart, check, and make sure everything is still good. This here is a good sign, and there's barely any wear around it. But usually, if it's very scalded or if it's kind of disfiguring, kind of like a hazish color, then there's probably a restriction in your cooling system. You're supposed to be a good flow of your transmission fluid being cooled down through this hole. And whenever it gets plugged up, this becomes discolored and starts to look all burnt looking, and eventually it seizes to your pin. So that's a good sign that my truck wasn't plugged up, but I'm still gonna replace the radiator and the cooler in it. Don't have to pay for the radiator since it's under warranty, lifetime warranty. You can get it at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. I think I got mine from AutoZone, so I'll just warranty it out. And then I got a brand new cooler from AutoZone also, and it's under a lifetime warranty. So if you guys are going to keep these kinds of trucks and you're going to use the automatic transmission, go ahead and invest in the cooler and in the radiator. Because chances are, all you're going to do is swap them out from time to time after they go bad, which mine has been in my truck for, I'm not even going to lie to you, I don't even remember whenever I got the thing. But I know I replaced the radiator in it, and I haven't had any issues out of it. So I think that's probably your best bet. There's not too much wrong with these automatic transmissions. They are a weak point, but all it is just driving it normal and making sure you have a good torque converter with them. I got this transmission from AutoZone whenever I bought it new, and it did have a torque converter of its own, but I left it for some reason, and it was because my black Dodge had a frame issue. So I came back and got this transmission whenever I needed to just swap them out real quick instead of rebuilding. And I drove it like that for years with, I think it was from AutoZone too. Torque converter lasted about 2.5 years. So AutoZone has a little bit better quality than O'Reilly's, in my opinion. Now, granted, I did have a small leak in my rear main, and I know this because I replaced all my gaskets whenever I bought this truck. And for whatever reason, it was still leaking. And come to find out, I think the torque converter itself was just a little bit out of round. It was rebuilt okay, but it was still out of round. And that's what caused my rear main to leak. Once I took that torque converter out and put another one in that was, I guess, truer, it quit leaking. Like it never had a leak ever. So be careful about which torque converters you actually get. Me personally, I recommend you go to a specialist that just deals in torque converters. You know, Jegs, I hear, is pretty good. And I'm trying this Florida torque converters. They call them best damn torque converters. So I would recommend going that route. It'll be a little bit more expensive, yes, but your quality will be probably way more better than AutoZone and O'Reilly's. I don't know much about Advanced Auto Parts, but I do know they are more expensive. But I'm not going to tell you that they have better quality I'm tired. I've been out here messing with this transmission and getting everything ready. And that's my next piece to install. And then I can finally put my overdrive section together. It's sitting right there. Hardest part is the overdrive section. And I've already got it swapped in, got everything set in. Everything's good to go. So, Dodgeman's making progress. Takes a little while, but yeah, well, it's well worth it, especially if you don't want a new truck payment. There's not much wrong with these trucks if you drive them normal and know their limitations. The main thing is just making sure you don't do anything stupid with them. This truck, it's been a good truck. I can't complain. It may be a little beaten up and may have some dents and some peeling paint, but underneath it, it's solid. But anyways, guys, I figured I'd just do this little video to give you an update on what the Dodgeman's been doing. I'm going to try and finish my truck this weekend. I'm very close, and as soon as I get everything put back together, I am going to clean my transfer. I know it probably needs a good cleaning, and then I'll probably change the fluid in it and make sure it's topped off before I start driving. I need to change that seal also. I'll do that again. And I think that'll be it. Anyways, guys, get on out of here. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Dodgeman out.